Dear children, last class we have studied up to the product of numbers without directly multiplying. Without multiplying directly, how can we find the product of two given numbers using the identity that we have studied. Now let us move to the other type, that is third question from your exercise 2.5, that is factorize the given expressions using suitable identities. It's very easy for you. When the identity means only the possible identities are when there are three terms. The identities are either a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square or x plus a into x plus b form. Okay, that we have studied last class, isn't it? How to identify which one is possible there? If the given terms, there are three terms, teacher told how many terms? Three terms in the expansion, and the first term and the last term are perfect squares, then the possibility goes to a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square according to the sign, isn't it? But when one of the terms, either first one or last one, is not a perfect square, the method you have used was the splitting of middle term. That is very known to you, isn't it? Using sum and product method. Okay, so let us see how can we find out the suitable identity form. Okay, how to factorize this using identities. Teacher already told you it's very easy because no need of calculation and all. For example, let us begin with a question 9x square 6xy y square. You look at the first and last term only. Are they perfect squares? Yes, they are perfect squares. So what you have to do is, after finding out they are perfect squares, find the square roots of that two. 9x square means what is square root of 9? It is 3. What is square root of x? It is x. Similarly, square root of y square is y only. Then think about the connection sign. We have to connect now, whether it is plus or minus. So how to connect these two? For connecting these two, look at the signs given in the question. All the signs are positive. So which sign you need to put? Plus. And they told you factorization. So we need to write in the form of factors. So one we got it now. 3x plus y. And what will be the next one? The same repetition, 3x plus y. Why? Because they are perfect squares. That's why if you get one term, the second one also will be the same. One more example for you of the same kind. 16x square, 24xy, 9y square. Look at the first and last terms only. Are they perfect squares? Yes. So, we can find out the square roots we have to find out. So, what we have? 4x and 9y square become 3y. In order to connect these two, look at the signs in the question. All are positive. So, you put a plus sign. Okay. Then next what you have to do? One more bracket and put the same term because squares, perfect squares. Get the idea? So, let us continue with some more questions of the same type. 4y square plus 4y plus 1 has taken. Same way, 4y square is a perfect square. 1 is also a perfect square. Square of 1 is 1 itself. That's why square root of 4y square is 2y. 1 to do separately. First square root of the number, square root of the variable. Okay. Then square root of this one is 1 itself. Connection sign, how to find out? All are positive. So how to do? Plus 1. And here repetition 2y plus 1. In case of splitting the middle term, either the first term or last term may not be perfect squares. That time we have to apply splitting the middle term using sum and product method. Then we will find two numbers a and b. Isn't it? Then next one of the same type, 4y square minus 4y plus 1. look at the first and last terms. They are perfect squares and moreover there are 3 terms in the question, isn't it? So find out the square roots. 2y, square root of 1 is 1. Now think about the connection sign. All are positive? No. Middle term is negative. So what you have to follow here? Minus 1. And since it is squares, repetition in another bracket 2y minus 1. Okay. Let us move to another question. 25y square minus 10y plus 1. Look at first one. 5y and since it is 1 itself. Connection sign negative 1. So what you have to do in second bracket? 5y minus 1 again, repetition. Next one, look at this one. X square minus y square. How many terms are there? Only 2 terms. Middle term is missing or it is not given. So what we do? We studied our second identity. What is it? First bracket x plus a form. Second bracket x minus a form. Then we don't have any middle term. If a and b are different numbers, then we have something in between the same. Okay, that's why the identity is x plus a into x plus b. If middle term is missing, what we have to split? First bracket x plus a, second bracket x minus a format. Similarly, here also, first you find square root of first number, that is x. Square root of second number, y. Since there is no middle term, our first bracket is replaced by plus and second one is replaced by minus. So, x plus y and x minus y are the factors. Okay, if they are perfect squares, we can repeat the terms. But here, they are perfect squares, but middle term is missing. That's why we have written 1 term plus 1 term minus. Conjugates to each other. Similarly, one more of the same type. X square minus y square by 100. Find square root of the terms. X square as x, y square by 100 as y by 10. Then 1 bracket plus 1 bracket minus. Finished. Next, 16x square minus 25y square. Middle term is not there. Find out the square roots first. 4x. This is 5y. First bracket 4x plus yy. Second bracket 4x minus 5y. Next one. 9 by 4x square minus 1. How do you write? 9 by 4x square. We need to find square root of 3. Which are they? First 9. 9 as 3. 4 as 2 by 2. X square as x. Then 1 has 1 itself. So 3 by 2x plus 1 in one bracket. 3 by 2x minus 1 in second bracket. Because middle term is missing. If there are 3 terms and the first and last are perfect squares, you have to use the identity as a plus b into a plus b or a minus b into a minus b. If middle term is not given and first and last given terms are perfect squares, the identity that you have to use is x plus a in one bracket, x minus a in another bracket. I think it's clear to you. Okay, now let us move to the other new identity. Okay, that we will study in the next class. Thank you.